Today we are going to take a look at Happy Cheetah Reading's first grade level. This brand new all-in-one language arts curriculum just hit the market last year in 2020. So we are going to do a full unboxing of their first grade level, as well as a detailed flip through and preview of this 20-minute-a-day program. Hey guys, if you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you are not, if you are new around here, my name is Sarah. I am the homeschool mom of 5 kids. They are currently ages 13, 12, 7, 3, and 18 months. Today I'm going to be sharing all about the curriculum I'm planning on using with my first grader, Mariah, who is 7 years old. Today we are going to be taking a look at Happy Cheetah Reading's first grade program. Now, disclaimer, I am not associated with Happy Cheetah. I'm not affiliated with them. They are not sponsoring this video. I purchased this curriculum with my own money. All of the opinions and thoughts that I'm sharing here today are my own. But that being said, just full disclosure, we do actually know Dr. Karen Halinga, the author of this curriculum. She's also the creator of Spelling You See. If that name sounds familiar to you at all, that's why. Well, we do know her. We have actually been going to her office for about 10 years now. We use her to do our annual homeschool assessments that are required here in our state. And we've also used her reading clinic for some reading tutoring and some other helps that we have needed along our homeschool journey. So we do know Dr. Karen, but again, everything I'm sharing today is my honest, true opinion about the curriculum. We used Happy Cheetah's kindergarten program last year with Mariah and absolutely loved it. I shared an unboxing video here on YouTube, as well as a full review of that curriculum a few weeks ago. I will make sure to link those up in the cards and down below in the show notes in the description box. Take a look at those if you have not watched them already. So I am excited to get into this first grade program. So let's just dive right in. Let's go ahead and just get this unboxed. I'm actually going to let Mariah open it up. I don't know about you, but my kids absolutely love opening curriculum boxes when they arrive in the spring and in the summer. It's like Christmas. It's fun. It's fun to open something new. So I'm going to let Mariah open this up, and then we'll kind of walk through it and do a detailed flip through. So first things out of the box here are just some, basic company literature, it looks like, from Happy Cheetah. Next, I purchased some of these last time around. Actually, let me get them out of the package so you can actually see them. Oh my gosh, I'm really tempted to use my teeth, and I know that would not be good. I need a pair of scissors. Hold on. All right, there we go. This is a set of their ABCD bookmarks. I have read up on these, and basically the concept behind this is that if your child has any trouble, flipping their B's and D's, confusing those 2 lowercase letters, which, let's face it, a lot of kindergartners and first graders do, just having the A, B, C, D as a reference when they are reading can really help them correct that mistake. Next up is another bag of their magnetic letters. I am so excited to have this. If you have watched my kindergarten review, you know that I was really wanting some more of these magnetic letters. I will make sure to link that video down below, but I am really happy to have another package of the magnetic letters. These are really great. All of the consonants are blue blue, and the vowels and the letter Y are red. So that just makes them really fun to build words. The kindergarten program came with a magnetic board that these stick to and you can build words on. So this will be really fun. Next in the box are both of the workbooks that come with this level. The first one is Cub Walking Workbook 2 and Cub Running Workbook number 3. As I've said before in my other videos, I feel like this is a little bit confusing, but yes, this is a first grade level that comes with books 2 and 3. If you did the kindergarten program, it came with a prep workbook and a number 1 workbook. Lastly are the 6 readers that come along with those workbooks. They are readers numbers 4 through 9. Again, you get readers 1 through 3 in the kindergarten program. So the first one here, number 4, is My Day. Next is reader number 5, We Have Fun. Number 6, Home and Farm Animals. Number 7, Bugs and Small Animals. Number 8, Land and Sea Animals. And number 9, Zoo Animals. Now, as you can see, the first couple of readers here, number 4 and number 5, they pick up where the kindergarten level left off. These are some of the same characters that were involved in the readers in the kindergarten book. The other 4 readers, readers number 6 through number 9, are all about animals, which makes total sense to me. You know, so many young elementary school kids are completely obsessed with animals. These kind of go into more of like a nonfiction read, which I just think is really neat and really unique about this program. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do just kind of a nice flip through the workbooks and through a few of the readers. I really like to make sure that I show you guys lessons from the beginning of each book, the middle of the book, and the end of the book, just so we can all kind of get a feel of where we're starting and where we are ending up. All right, so starting out, we will take a look at Cub Walking Workbook number 2. This workbook pairs alongside reader number 4 and reader number 5. The first page here is just the dedication. Next page is a welcome page with a letter from Dr. Karen Halinga. This page goes on to talk about visual tracking issues as well as auditory processing delays. The next page just kind of continues on. And again, I really love a lot of these quotes that are put in the bubbles. You know, do not label your student. It can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. The next page talks about the 3 C's of successful reading. And this is really what Happy Cheetah is based on. Reading from context, copy work, and calmness. The last page of the introduction here kind of goes through guidelines on how to use Happy Cheetah reading. All kinds of nice reminders to keep in mind as you are using the lessons. Keeping lessons short, not spending too long on any one part of a lesson, setting your student up for success, never teaching to a weakness, but really, you know, staying upbeat, and then ending the lesson with a smile on both of your faces. Now, if you are like me, if you're a veteran homeschooler, you've been doing this for a while, I know it's very, very tempting to go ahead and just skip those introduction pages to a workbook and just hop right in and get to work into the curriculum. But I would really encourage you not to do that. I've noticed this a lot with Dr. Halinga's products. The pages in the introduction are really, really important on using the curriculum correctly. So just make sure you take a few minutes and read through those in detail. All right, so the next page here is a letter chart. I did this with the kindergarten program. I think this is a really great page just to kind of go ahead and tear out and laminate, maybe hang it up in your classroom space or just have it available when you're working on Happy Cheetah for your child just to use as a visual reference. It's really just kind of a fun way to use it. All right, and then moving right into lesson 1. First of all, you're going to start by introducing the news stories to your student. You, the teacher, are going to read aloud from reader number 4, 5 different stories. My house, in the morning, eating breakfast, ready for my day, and my day. Moving on to lesson 2. Again, this just looks so much like the kindergarten program, which I'm really happy to see. You start out by doing a read read, and your student is going to read from the My Day Reader, one story, My House. And I will just say right here and right now, to make sure that you are really assisting your student, especially the first time they are reading the story on their own, you cannot help them too much. Help them with every single word if need be. But again, they're going to try to read My House on their own. The next activity is magnetic letters. You're going to use the magnetic letters that came in the kit to build the words my, try, fly, dry, and then my again. After that, your child's going to read the My House story again, but this time they're going to read it out of the workbook, and this makes it a little bit more difficult because they don't have those illustrations to go with every single sentence to give them those cues. So this read again is definitely a little bit more difficult. Next, you move on to think and do. The first box here, you are going to read these sentences aloud, circle the sentence that sounds right. The next box, your child is going to cross out the word that does not belong. Thirdly, they are going to go through and underline the vowels A, E, I, O, and U in each of the words. This again really reminds me of spelling UC and kind of doing that vowel chunking. I feel like this is kind of an introduction to that concept. The fourth box is circle the sentence that looks right. And again, kind of being able to differentiate between whether there is supposed to be a period or a question mark. The last portion of the lesson is copy work. All right, moving on to lesson 3. This day definitely looks a little bit different. Again, you're going to start out by having your student read the story My House from the My Day Reader. Next up is letter boxes, focusing in on that short A sound. And so this is a spelling activity. You are going to be dictating words to your child to spell, all that have short A sounds. Now, just kind of a side note, this was something I didn't realize for a few lessons in the kindergarten books. All of the words that you are going to be dictating to your child, flag, flap, slab, slam, these are all located in the lower right-hand corner of the book, right underneath the copy work. Once you are done with the spelling lesson, you move on over to copy work. So just a quick note here that I think is really important to notice. This level 3 workbook has 112 lessons in it versus the number 2 book, which only had 64. So this book is definitely a lot heftier, a lot longer than the number 2 workbook. So just be prepared for that as you are timing out your year. I guess that this really makes sense though. If you are doing a 180-day long school year, 64 lessons in the first workbook and 112 in this workbook, you're getting close to doing this program every single day. Let's just talk about a few basics about the curriculum. First of all, it costs $159 just for the first grade level. There is also an option where you can purchase in bulk the kindergarten, first grade, and second grade levels all together in one package for $399. Now, where can you find Happy Cheetah? Of course, you can head over to their website and purchase it there. The full package is also available on Sunlight's website. And then I also just saw that they started having it on Rainbow Resource Center. So lots of options for where you could purchase Happy Cheetah. All right, so my initial thoughts about the curriculum are that it definitely reminds me of the kindergarten curriculum. So I'm really hoping that all of the things I loved about it are going to hold true through the first grade box. It is definitely an all-in-one language arts curriculum. You are covering phonics, reading, spelling, handwriting, even a little bit of grammar. I mean, it is definitely a very full program. It is open and go. There is no teacher prep. I love that for, me homeschooling children and having 5 children, 2 of which are toddlers at the moment. I need something that is very low key, easy, open and go. So this is a really good fit for our family. It is also meant to be done in 20 minutes a day. So it is fast, it is quick. You can fit it in pretty easily. So I love that about Happy Cheetah. Now, I know that I mentioned that Dr. Karen is also the creator of Spelling UC. And so this, automatically lends the question, do I need to pair this program with a Spelling UC program? And I asked Dr. Karen that and she said no. She said to do Happy Cheetah on its own, do the kindergarten, first grade, and second grade levels, and then start Spelling UC after you have completed the Happy Cheetah program. I also really love that it meets the needs of different styles of learners. There are visual components, audio components, and kinesthetic or hands-on components, doing those magnetic letter tiles and things like that. That is so helpful for my Mariah, who is definitely a hands-on learner. As I have said many a times, I also love the size of these readers. They are just perfect for little hands. They don't feel overwhelming, but they also kind of mimic a chapter book. Mariah feels like she is reading a beefy book like her older siblings are, because it's not just this thin little reader. She has this nice chunky book that she is going to be tackling, but it is at her level and it's just the perfect size. I love the fonts in here. I love the spacing of the fonts. I love the size of the fonts. These are all things that I have said about Happy Cheetah before. Speaking of fonts, one of my favorite things, if you are a Handwriting Without Tears fan, which we are here in our household, all of the handwriting in these books are on those 2-line handwriting that is from Handwriting Without Tears. Now, Happy Cheetah is a great fit if you are just a homeschooler with, a new kindergarten or first grader learning how to read. This is also a wonderful reading program if you have a struggling reader or a remedial reader that needs some extra help or some extra work. This program promises that it is supposed to be great for the parent who has tried every other curriculum out there. So I would definitely encourage you, give Happy Cheetah a look, give them a try. Again, I'm not getting paid. I'm not affiliated with them. I am just telling you that they have been a blessing to our family, have worked really well for my daughter Mariah, and it might be a really great fit for you. All right, guys, well, I think that wraps things up for today. I will definitely be doing a full review of this curriculum once Mariah and I get several lessons under our belts, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Again, I will also go ahead and link that kindergarten unboxing and review videos down below in the description box if you want to check out more information from us about Happy Cheetah. If you enjoyed today's video, please take a second, go ahead and like it down below, give it a thumbs up. If you have not done so already, please subscribe to our channel. That really helps us out a lot. And leave me a comment. Let me know what phonics or reading program you are planning to use this year with your first grader. I would love to hear about it. All right, well, I hope that your guys' homeschool year is going great. See you later.